Hello, I welcome you all to this particular session where we've got these wonderful questions falling under digestion in the mouth and the stomach. So these are exam questions that I just want us to revise through together. The question is saying, what enzyme break down starch in the mouth? By definition, you know that an enzyme is a biological catalyst that is a protein in nature. So the enzyme that you get to work on the starch, this starch is also called a carbohydrate. It is just the same. So the starch that works, the enzyme that gets to work on starch is called amylase. So this is an enzyme that you need to understand. Or if a question was to come, what do we call an enzyme that gets to be found in the mouth when digestion is taking place, that gets to come from the salivary glands in the saliva? That is amylase. We now proceed to the next question. So that is a simple question. What is the role of hydrochloric acid in the stomach? So we want to know the role of the hydrochloric acid in the stomach. You need to know that this one, it just creates, so we are saying that it creates an acidic environment. So it gets to create an acidic environment for what? For pepsin. So it creates an acidic environment for what? For pepsin. This is what you need to understand. So it just gets to create an acidic environment for pepsin. And you also discover that the role of this acid in the stomach is to kill bacteria from food. So that is also another role that you need to understand. So it's also a simple question. We move to question number 3. How does the stomach protect itself from self-digestion? How does the stomach protect itself from self-digestion? So you know that by definition, digestion is just the breaking down of food substances into smaller ones. And the digestion gets to happen in two categories. There is what we call mechanical, which is physical digestion, and chemical digestion. I guess you know all those things. So they are saying, how does the stomach protect itself from self-digestion? So the reason why what makes the stomach protect itself from self-digestion is that the stomach has a unique, so we get to call that as a unique anatomical feature. A unique anatomic what? Anatomic feature. This is what you need to understand. Because of this unique anatomic feature that protects it from self-digestion, so it's because of this feature. It is not only that, I guess you know, biology is very bulky. We've got a lot of answers. So this is just one of the reasons that you can know. I guess you are getting something. Those of you under my online lessons, I gave you some of these questions. So we are also revising through them. We now move on to the next question. So before we can even proceed, you get to find questions like, what is absorption? You need to understand what absorption is, ingestion, egestion, assimilation. All these are the terms that you get to find whenever we are talking about digestion, food processing. So absorption is just the process of taking digested food into the blood stream. So it is as simple as that. Let us go to the fourth question. Why is it important to deliver a chyme? I get to pronounce this as chyme. Slowly down the small, this one was supposed to be small intestines. So why is it important? You need to understand, first of all, I guess I'm dealing with certain individuals that don't know what a chyme is. So you need to understand that a chyme is just a semi-fluid structure of food, and it has it is also a digestive juice that is created in the stomach and in the small intestines. So what is its importance? They're saying why is it important to deliver a chyme slowed down the small intestines? You need to understand that a chyme from the stomach is delivered slowly. So this one is delivered slowly to the small intestines so that it can be digested properly. So this is what you need to understand. So that it can be what? It can be digested properly. So I can say so that it can be digested. So that it can be digested. So that it can be digested properly. So that is the answer. As simple as that. So that it can be digested properly. So this is how we are supposed to answer these questions. We move now to the last question. So how can we answer this last question? What is the role of the salivary gland in digestion? The role of the salivary gland. So you need to understand that these ones get to produce, the salivary gland get to produce what we call saliva. They get to produce the what? They get to produce saliva. So once they produce that saliva, you then discover that the saliva gets to contain an enzyme that we get to call. So this enzyme is called amylase. So this is the enzyme. So this amylase gets to break down complex carbohydrates into smaller chains. So this is some information that you need to understand. We are still doing this particular topic, and I want to make sure that you understand this. We are going to revise through as many questions as possible. So those of you that are interested in starting tuitions with me, you want to be helped, I can help you get a distinction not only in biology but also in science, physics, chemistry, as well as mathematics. I'm here to help you. So this is my WhatsApp number. You can WhatsApp me on this number. I help you get that distinction in an easy way. So this is where we are going to end from. Thank you so much for connecting. Don't forget to follow me on this platform. Thank you.